Way back in the 90s, Thursday nights were typically reserved for watching everyone's favorite New Yorkers. To this day, the debate rages on. Who wins, Seinfeld or Friends? Let's get a definitive decision on this once and for all.
Choose your character.
The tall ones. Ross is the biggest friend, but Kramer has him on height and weight. Of course, he could ascend into Red Ross if necessary. But Kramer has Crazy on his side, which is always a wild card you shouldn't mess with. He's not afraid to get into fights over golf etiquette, do all sorts of dangerous activities, and even fight off villains while driving a bus, just like Keanu in that movie.
I think it was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
This one goes to Cosmo.
Giddy up.
The dumb ones. Everybody loves a dimwit.
How was your first day working at the restaurant?
Damn!
But I think this fight is the most easily determined. Although George can be manipulative, he isn't winning any fights against anyone, let alone Joey Tribbiani. Joey picks up the first point for the Friends. The Rad Libs.
Okay, now I'm gonna kick some ass!
These two share many progressive principles.
Why would my mother send me a fur?
You don't care that innocent, defenseless animals are being tortured so that you can look good?
Independent, and strongly believe in women's bodily autonomy.
So you think you're sponge-worthy?
Elaine seems like she would stoop to dirty fighting. Her temper is short, but so is she. Plus, Phoebe has the crazy factor going for her.
Someday I'll tell you about the time I stabbed the cop. Phoebe? What? He stabbed me first!
I'm giving this one to Miss Buffet.
You're a genius.
The quippy ones. Now, neither of these characters were known for being tough. Jerry is a germaphobe, exceptionally neat, and unless he's intimidating opera patrons, he tends to shy away from conflict.
I don't like this opera crowd. I feel tough.
Chandler has avoided fights too, but living in sporadic squalor with Joey would give him the advantage in his tolerance for getting down and dirty. Then again, Jerry did totally own Happy Gilmore's grandma for that marble rye.
Shut up, you old pig!
Gonna give this one to Mr. Steinfeld.
Anybody else got a problem?
The career women. Both strong women have held high positions of power, yet share an affinity for wimpish men.
You don't have any money. I make more money than you do.
Rachel seems slightly more athletic than Susan, but Susan has an easier time speaking her mind, which tells me she has no problems dealing with altercation. Gonna have to go with Susan on this one.
Hey man, I work out.
The Juggernauts. Initially, I was inclined to use high school Monica to deal with the weight discrepancy, but I don't think that's necessary. Monica may in fact be the toughest of all the friends.
My God, you really are freakishly strong.
Newman is devious and would do anything to win, but I don't think he has the cunning to take on the scrappier Geller. The final bout goes to Monica. We have 3 points for Team Seinfeld and 3 for the Amigos. It seems we have a draw on our hands. Well, what if Putty took on Richard? Putty has Crazy, but Dr. Richard has him on Reach. We know for sure Frank Costanza would absolutely body any of the other parents.
Let's rumble!
But feeble Uncle Leo would probably lose to Gunther. Cynthia could probably take on Janice, but Meryl would probably get the smackdown from Amy. Tim Whatley would crush Pete. So it all really comes down to Joe Davola versus Eddie. Two crazies to settle the whole thing.
Incredible abyss, you know, and I'm falling, and I keep falling, and I don't think I'm ever gonna stop.
Good. Fear is our most primal emotion.
Crazy Joe Davola would probably kill Eddie.
Now I'm gonna put the kibosh on you.
But I guess he also wanted to kill the Seinfeld gang. He'd probably come after them after securing the win.
I got bad news for you, buddy. Davola says you're next.
Me? Why?
He doesn't like you.
Take them all on at once. Ew. But Seinfeld's clearly the better show, so they win. Join us next time when the Mother Meters take on the Big Bangers.
That's good for the bicep. I do 10 reps, 2 sets.
That's fantastic.
You work out with weights?
No, I don't.
You should.
Why?